Hello, Year 8. Welcome back. Obviously, long time no see. Just want to say that myself and all of the Year 8 team, we've really missed you. We really just want to see you back in school as soon as possible. We want to keep in contact, and we've got a good theme to look at this week in assembly. It's called bounce back ability. Now, this is really important because the coronavirus, the corona pandemic, it really came out of nowhere. It seemed to be happening miles away in China, and then it spread to parts of Europe, and then still people just didn't really seem to understand how quickly it was going to spread. And then all of a sudden, schools closed, and we haven't seen you for 3 months, and it's been awful because we have missed you a heck of a lot. But what's important is during this time, you have shown tremendous bounce back ability. You have bounced back. Now, you might be thinking, oh my God, another one of Mr. Baker's awful phrases, but it's been so important because this pandemic really came out of nowhere. The speed, how it's affected people, over 40,000 people dead. It's been horrific, but you have bounced back. You have shown that you can get your lives back to as normal as possible. And that's testament to you, testament to your character, that you have bounced back. The work you've produced, the communications that you've had, what you've done to help other people in the community, it's been brilliant. Now, linked into this, we've got to consider anxiety, because anxiety is something that affects everybody. Everybody has feelings of anxiety. Now, what's happened to a lot of people during this global pandemic is their anxiety levels have gone through the roof. And that's only natural because anxiety is about, you're uncertain about what the result of something's going to be. No one knows what the result of the global pandemic is going to be. Unfortunately, we don't know when you're going to be back in school. So, things are very uncertain. So it's only natural for people's anxiety to be really high. I mean, I'll be brutally honest. My anxiety, it was really high at the start of this. I didn't know if I was coming or going. Couldn't really sleep. It just really wasn't good. My mind was buzzing all the time. But I've tried to reduce my anxiety as much as possible during this. Okay, so I've tried to bounce back and show as much bounce back ability as I possibly can. Now, what you're going to see is you're going to see a video. It's about 2 minutes long, and it'll just tell you a little bit about anxiety and a couple of coping strategies. Because again, that's something that's really important to show bounce back ability. It is a bit Key Stage 2-ish, Year 7-ish, but I looked through loads of videos, and most of them were old people talking, and you've got that with me. So I thought I'd show you a video that goes through a little bit of anxiety and how to cope. Now, me being me, I'm not a technophobe, but I'm not that great. And I couldn't embed it in the PowerPoint. You're all probably laughing at me going, oh my God, how's he not done that? But I'm just going to flick to it and you can watch a couple of minutes. Okay. So it is all right because it's got a bit of a song. So again, if anything, you can, tap to it as it's going along.
Do you ever start to ask yourself, what if this happens? What if that happens? It's called worrying, and it can start to make you feel really bad. Let's see how Joey deals with it. Listen up.
It's the first day of school and it's time for recess. Time to head to the playground. Yeah, you guessed it, the sun is bright and everyone's outside playing games. They're even sliding down the slide, but Joey's scared he won't know the games. And he'll mess up if he tries to play. And he wants to play tag on the grass, but he's afraid that he won't be fast. Some kids have a ball and they're playing, but what if he's not good at that game? His stomach feels bad. Did he eat something funny? Nah, just toast with honey. He's thinking of what might happen. He's worried. What if he gets tagged out in a hurry? He doesn't know how things will be. What happens next? Let's see. When we worry, we ask what if, instead of thinking about what is. Worrying can make us feel bad, but our worries don't have to last. When we worry, we ask what if, instead of thinking about what is. Worrying can make us feel bad, but our worries don't have to last. Joey's teacher comes by and asks,
Joey, is everything all right?
Joey isn't sure what to say. He tells his teacher how he wants to play, but his tummy aches and he feels afraid. His teacher says,
hey, it's okay. We all get nervous. Adults too.
Really?
But when you're worried, here's what to do. Instead of imagining what might be, try to focus on what is happening. See? Close your eyes. Breathe deep. Focus on 1 or 2 sounds.
Joey takes a breath and wow, he starts to calm right down.
See?
He closes his eyes and breathes. He can hear laughter and the wind in the trees.
Tell yourself it's gonna be okay. Your worries might not come true anyway.
Okay, so there you can see some really, really nice bits there about anxiety, because as we know, anxiety is about feeling unease, feeling worried, feeling really nervous about something, because there's an uncertain outcome, and there's no more uncertain time than this. No one knows how, when this is going to end, when social distancing is going to end. So it's only natural to feel really, really anxious. Most people are feeling really, really anxious, and that's natural because it's an uncertain time. Now, what you've got to do, as the video pointed out, is again, you can try things like deep breathing to try and calm you down. But in terms of your brain, in terms of your mind, what can you do to try and reduce your anxiety? Try and avoid what-if questions. I mean, I'm saying this now, but for years I would ask myself, what if? And I would think of the worst case scenarios. And my brain would go into overdrive and my anxiety would go through the roof because I kept on picturing the worst case scenario. Oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? Now, what you've got to do is try and reframe and rephrase to things such as, how do I do this? How can I do that? And you're looking for solutions. So what it's trying to do is stop your brain going into overdrive and stop going off at 1,000,000 miles an hour, trying to have a more structured approach to it. So anxiety is very natural. Everybody has it. And a lot of people have a lot of anxiety at this moment in time because it is an uncertain time. And again, what we're trying to say is we're all very, very proud of you because we think you've coped really, really well. You've all shown a brilliant amount of bounce back ability. Now, what we've also got to discuss is the new approach to learning. Now, what we're going to do as of Monday is there'll be 4 timetable lessons per day, 45 minutes maximum for each lesson. Now, this is really useful because it's not you talk to your parents saying, I'll do this today, I'll do that today. We'll tell you what you need to do, and all subjects will be given a fair go. And this should, take anything out of any conflict at home. The work will be set on the day on Show My Homework, and you need to then submit it via Show My Homework. So you'll be working for 3 hours a day, which I think is a pretty reasonable amount. And again, the lessons will be set for you, subjects will be set for you on the day. Now, to help you, there will be some timetabled online chat support if you are struggling. Obviously, further details will come out about this, but if you're struggling, there will be times during the day when your teachers are available and you can simply have a online chat with them about what you're struggling with and they can help you out. So again, we just want to try and support you better. But one thing I'm really looking forward to that I'm going to start next week is the pastoral review meetings. Now, these are really important because what we're going to do, be myself and your form tutor. And on 1 day a week, we will have a Microsoft Teams chat. We will invite you all to the meeting. There'll probably be around about 10 o'clock in the morning. And, we can hook up via video link or just by audio, and we can have a chat and we could just see how you are, see how you're getting on, see if there's anything we can help you out with, discuss some of the really important topics at the time. So again, what's really, really, important, what's really, really, dominating a lot of the news over the last couple of weeks is the Black Lives Matter movement. So again, we can talk about things like that. So again, there'll be 30 minutes per week. And again, we'll say, for example, like 8A will be on a Monday, 8B on a Tuesday. So again, you can have a chat with me, you can have a chat more importantly with your form tutor and other people in your form. And again, it's just a way of keeping in contact and for us to try and support you better. So again, just a little bit there about new approaches to learning. Mr. McSweeney is going to outline this in his letter to parents. Now, if we go back to the first slide, bounce back ability. This global pandemic has knocked us all for 6, but you have bounced back. You have shown a tremendous amount of bounce back ability. I just want to say we're really proud of you. Really, really proud of you. I think you've handled it really well. And what we want to do is we just want you to, keep on getting in touch, keep on letting us know how you're doing, tell us what you've been up to. And, again, we just want to make sure we help and support you as much as we can because we are really proud of you. We have missed you. We do want to see you back in school as soon as possible. So again, you've just got to keep on showing bounce back ability and, that will help you get through. Now, I mentioned Black Lives Matter just about a minute ago. Now, again, this is a topic that is dominating the news. Again, there are centuries and centuries of history that go into this. Now, Miss Kearns, because, she is rather brilliant,